Uber Eats order for Burger King, $31 and change, going 17 miles to Hilliard, Florida. The thing about it is, there was this other Uber Eats order for Dairy Queen that I declined. It was also going to Hilliard, and that order should still be out there. It just seems to me like they should add this on, because there are 2 orders right now, Uber Eats, going from Folkestone to Hilliard, and I've got one of them for $31. And I looked carefully, it didn't say it was a stack. So I don't know what's going on with the Dairy Queen order. Is that guy we've delivered to a bunch of times. Can't remember his name, like Edward or something. There's always a black Mustang parked at his house. But anyway, I sure wish they would add that on while I'm going to Hilliard anyway. But here we go, y'all. Burger King for $31.
He's that Miss Jerry, that bag right there goes to this gentleman right here. Yeah, that big bag. No, there's no drink.
Thank you, ma'am.
Delivery.
Okay, there we go, sweetie. You have a good one.
You too. Thank you.
Chicken sandwich.
All right, y'all. The Uber Eats Burger King order was ready to go. Didn't take but just a minute. And now we're on our way to Hilliard, Florida. All right, Brianna, thanks for your business. Have a terrific day. Hey y'all, it's your buddy Chuck again, and we're back at it on Sunday, May 18th. And as we were approaching Kingsland, we got an okay order, I guess. Pay no attention to the miles. It says like 10 miles or something, but I was still about 4 miles outside of Kingsland. This is a DoorDash order, Cracker Barrel, paying $12.75. Probably by the time I get to Cracker Barrel, which is on the west side of town, and I'm approaching from the west, it's probably going to be maybe 7 miles, I would guess, from Cracker Barrel to the customer. And these are all miles I was driving anyway to get to Cracker Barrel. On Sunday mornings, that's basically where I hang out, is right next to Cracker Barrel. So here we go, y'all. We'll start this little shift off with $12.75. Pretty cool. Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name, my dear?
It's Nathan P.
Nathan P. He's right up here.
Fantastic.
Hey, sir, we're ready to drink too.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, y'all. Cracker Barrel was sitting there waiting on me, ready to go. Took 2 seconds to go in and pick it up. And got back in the car, and it's 6.2 miles from Cracker Barrel to the customer for $12.75. And all the miles to Cracker Barrel were miles that I was going to drive anyway. This is awesome. We're just going to Sugar Mill.
Left onto Kings Bay Road.
High-speed driving. 55 right now. It'll be 65 when I get on St. Mary's Road in just a minute. It's a great order. There we go. All right, Nathan, thanks for your business, brother. Hope you have a terrific Sunday. All right, y'all, so we were heading back over to Kingsland, to the west part of town, to get near the breakfast restaurants, and we got an Eliano's coffee order on DoorDash, $7 for 4 miles. And we have called ahead. They said they're almost done with the order and they'll come out the back door, and I'm parked right by the back door. So I'll just sit here in the car, hopefully not for very long. Brittany, thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. All right, y'all. That was so easy. I think I like Eliano's now. Now that I got this calling ahead business down pat. All right, Brittany, thanks for your business. Have a terrific Sunday. All right, y'all, this is all pretty cool. We got that first order, Cracker Barrel, which was right on our way into town, $12.75. Now, it took us to Sugar Mill in St. Mary's, which is not where you want to be for Sunday morning breakfast. You want to be on the west side of Kingsland. But while we were in St. Mary's, we got an Eliano's coffee DoorDash. Oh, Cracker Barrel just added $2 more to the tip. That was $14.75. Holy cow. Wow. All right, so anyway, we picked up the Eliano's coffee. It was a breeze. Called ahead. They came out the back door and handed it to me. Eliano's is drive-through only. And you don't ever want to get in that drive-through line. So the Eliano's brought us back to Kingsland, just off Gross Road. Well, then a Roadie gig popped up for CVS Pharmacy, which is on Gross Road. And we got the gig. It's $12 and change for 6 miles, you know. Not fantastic, but that ain't bad. It's $2 a mile. So far, this is all just flowing really smoothly. I like it. So there's CVS right in front of us. We're about to pull in there and pick up a Roadie order. I'm just picking up a Roadie order.
What's the name?
Mara. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Y'all, this Roadie stuff is just so simple. This one little bitty bag right here. I just walked in and scanned it, then took a picture of it and walked out.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Coleraine Road.
Now it's 6 miles, but 3 of that was on the interstate at 80 miles an hour. So, what are we, 2 miles away now? For $12 and change. Not bad. I love Roadie. Sometimes. Good morning, Mara. I appreciate your business. Have a wonderful Sunday. All right, y'all, we dropped off that Roadie order. We were right near the intersection of Coleraine and 17. Turned to go south on 17. We were 2 miles from Stephans. And sure enough, we got a Stephans offer. It was $5 for 1.1 miles. I almost accepted it, but I don't, Stephans could involve a wait. I don't want to wait in Stephans to make $5. Anyway, we just accepted an Uber Eats order for Dunkin. It's not fantastic. A couple of these miles I was going to drive anyway. Right here at the Denny's that's out of business is where I usually perch on Sunday mornings if I don't have an order, if I'm waiting for an order. And Dunkin's just right here. So, a couple of these miles I had to drive anyway to get to where I like to hang out. This is $11 and change on Uber Eats. I think it said 9 miles. So it's, it's probably going to be about 7 miles from Dunkin for $11.26 or something like that. Not the best order in the world, but
Pick up on the right.
I kind of wanted the $11. Somebody's parked in my parking spot. Yeah, Uber Eats Christina W. That's it? No, okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought
So this has the receipt on it, and then that's
Okay,
the
thank
rest
you.
of it.
Thank you. All right, y'all, we got our Dunkin' order picked up. A little confusion at the pickup. It was sitting there ready to go, but when I asked her if that was my order, I thought for sure she said no. Evidently, she said yes. So I stood there another minute or so, waiting for my order when it was right in front of me.
In a quarter-mile, turn left on Kings.
Anyway, it was
Left 2 lanes.
6 point something miles. Looks like we're going to military housing on the submarine base. Wish I could have made that traffic light.
Turn left on Kings Bay Road.
Yo, we made $34 in the first hour we were out today. $8.50 for 9 miles on DoorDash, Burger King. Yeah, we made $34 and a little bit less than an hour, I think. It was right at an hour, maybe 55 minutes, $34. And that one customer on the Cracker Barrel that we took to Sugar Mill added $2. It was already $12.75. That made it $14.75. And she had a video doorbell, or he, it was Nathan was the name on the order, but when I was walking up to the door, I could see a woman in the kitchen. That's why I said she. But anyway, he or she, whatever, had a video doorbell, so they heard me say, "Thanks for your business, have a wonderful day," and they saw the DoorDash hot bag in the drop-off picture. So, did any of that contribute to the extra $2? Who knows? I like to think that it did.
Right to stay on Seahawk Court, then turn right.
Hey there, Christina. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good.
My coffee ginger?
Yeah. All right, have a great day. Thank you. All All right, y'all, we just
Left on Boone Avenue.
declined about 3 or 4 kind of bad orders. You know, there was one I thought about
Turn
doing.
left
It
on
was
Boone Avenue.
$7 for 4.8 miles. Seems like there was another one that was $9 and change for 7 miles. Just not quite good enough. But anyway, we've just accepted a pretty low paying order. It's like $6.44, but it's for 1 mile. Had to decline a $5 Walgreens. Anyway, this is Uber Eats Taco Bell, $6.50 for 1 mile. I kind of hate doing something that only pays $6.50, but, and if I can hurry, if this light will turn green, I can go through the drive-thru at Taco Bell. Not have to get out of the car. I think it's like 5 minutes until they open the front doors. And they're weird at Taco Bell. If it's 1 minute before 10, you have to use the drive-thru. If it's 1 minute after 10, you have to come inside. So weird. But anyway, here we are at Taco Bell, y'all.
We're currently closed right now.
Hey, I'm picking up an Uber Eats order for Leroy.
We're currently closed.
Pardon?
We're closed for the next 30 minutes.
Oh. Okay. So I can't pick up this order.
Not at this moment.
Okay, thank you. Seems like this happens to me often. Everything's going great, making good money, everything's just flowing nicely, and then some stupid thing happens that just like ruins my shift. We got this little $6.50 1 mile Taco Bell order. I pull up to the drive-thru at Taco Bell and tell them I'm here to pick up an Uber Eats order, and they tell me they're closed for the next 30 minutes. What? Anyway, and then what a hassle trying to get out of that order. But anyway, we finally got the order canceled. And then we accepted a really dumb order. I have no idea why I accepted this. It's actually upside down. This is $9.75 for 10 miles. Now, it's not, I don't know why it matters to me, but it's 10 miles just kind of in a little circle. I don't know. I like where it drops off. I don't know why I accepted it. Anyway, here we are at Stephans, y'all, about to pick up a DoorDash order.
You go, hon. What do you have today?
Jamari?
Today is your lucky day.
Yay, thank you.
Have a good day.
You
Thank
too.
You.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Turn left onto Scrubby Bluff Road.
That's right, y'all. Turning left onto Scrubby Bluff Road. The Stephans was ready to go. That was a breeze. And y'all, it says 7.5 miles from Stephans to the customer. I know right where I'm going. But I could have cut 2 miles off of this. Well, at least a mile and a half I could cut off of it.
Turn left onto Scrubby Bluff Road.
But I think it'll be faster taking Scrubby Bluff Road.
Continue for 7
The other way would have involved 12 traffic lights and potentially some slow driving. This is going to be all high-speed driving. 65 miles an hour in just a minute when I get on the St. Mary's Road.
Drive east on Scrubby Bluff
So
Road for 7
I could have made it shorter miles, but I'd prefer to cut a little time off of it. Jamari? Hey. How you doing this morning? I'm doing good. Stephans is a fine choice. I love that place. Thank you, buddy. Have a great day. All right, y'all, we were about to head home. We made $54 in 2 hours. But then this $12, almost $13 roadie gig popped up for CVS, which is where we are now. And it's going 4 miles west. And now I just accepted a $5.50 tropical smoothie cafe on DoorDash that's also going west. So let's see if we can dirty stack these two. Here we go. Hey, buddy, I got another roadie order for Suzanne.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. If you have your repair card, please scan it.
Man, these roadie orders,
1 mile.
they are so easy. All right, now we are having to go about a mile east to Tropical Smoothie Cafe, and it's only $5.50. I just figured, just for the sake of the dirty stack, what the heck.
Turn left.
All of this, so this is almost 13 plus 5, so a little over $18. And it's all going west, and then we'll just continue on home. So 54 plus 18, $72 in 2.5 hours. That'll be pretty good.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Let me look at my card and see if I have a cup holder. Sometimes I do.
Oh, yeah. Here, yeah. No cup holder today.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Oh.
Do you need it?
Oh, yeah, sure. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
Anytime.
All right. Looking out. Thank you, Dan.
Chloe, yeah. Let me get a picture of this receipt. Thank you, ma'am. Have a great day. All right, y'all, we have got our dirty stack in the car. Both orders are going west about the same distance. It makes more sense to deliver the roadie first, but I don't know. I'll probably deliver the DoorDash first, just because it's hot food. There's a sausage, egg, and cheese quesadilla in here. All right, Suzanne. Whoa. Thank you for your business. Have a wonderful Sunday. All right, y'all, we decided to go ahead and drop off the roadie order. It just made more sense logistically.
Drive north.
We're passing right by the roadie drop on our way to the
Turn left onto West King
DoorDash
Street,
drop.
Georgia 40.
Plus the DoorDash, is only $5.50. Customer kind of deserves to wait a little bit. Anyway, that was at most a 2-minute detour.
Continue for a half mile.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this was a great dirty stack. These two orders go together perfectly. Good morning, y'all. Thank you for your business. Have a wonderful day. All right, y'all, that does it. For Kingsland, at least. For whatever today is. Sunday, May 18th. That was fun, y'all. That was $74 in 2.5 hours, maybe 2 hours and 35 minutes. Something like that, right around there. That's like around $29 an hour. That was a That was a good little shift. That was fun. Man, those roadie orders are so easy. And perfect for dirty stacking. That was awesome. But that's it, y'all. That was fun. Thanks for riding along with me. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I appreciate it. Y'all stay safe out there. We'll see you tomorrow.
Down on the outskirts of town.